Today we will read the poem A Thing of Beauty, Class 12. A Thing of Beauty has been written by John Keats. This poem is an excerpt from his poem Endymion, a poetic romance. It begins with the line, A thing of beauty is a joy forever. The theme of the poem rests in the opening line, A beautiful object is treasured in our mind because it provides us eternal and everlasting joy. The poem has a perfect rhyme scheme of AABBCC. Let's read the poem. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but will keep our bower quiet for us and our sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. The poet says that a thing of beauty means a beautiful object provides eternal and everlasting joy to us. Its loveliness increases. The loveliness, the beauty of a beautiful thing increases manifold each time we visualize it on our mind screen. It will never pass into nothingness. Here, the poet means to say that the joy provided by a beautiful thing can never fade away or die out with the passage of time, but will keep our bower quiet for us and our sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Beautiful thing provides us a bower. Bower is a pleasant place in the shade under trees. Here, poet wants to say, beautiful object provides us a peaceful shelter and a sound sleep full of sweet dreams, healthy and peaceful breathing. Poetic devices used in this stanza is metaphor, a bower quiet for us. Here, the calmness of the bower is compared to the calming effect of a beautiful thing. Gist of the stanza is, a thing of beauty stores for us the gifts of a quiet bower, a sleep full of sweet dreams, and a healthy, quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow, every morrow means every next day, are we reading a flowery band to bind us to the earth? We are weaving a flowery band, a string, a garland of flowers that keep our connection strong with the earth. Here, poet says that every next day we are weaving a flowery band which keeps our connection strong with the earth. In spite of despondence, despondence means hopelessness. In spite of hopelessness, of the inhuman dearth of noble nature, dearth means lack. In spite of lack of noble qualities in human beings, of the gloomy days, in spite of our days which are full of sadness, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways, in spite of all the unhealthy and trials and tribulations in our life, dishonest and unfair means made for our searching. Unfair means that human beings adopt to achieve their goals. In spite of all these things, yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pole. In spite of all these negative things, there are some beautiful objects which removes the pole, here means the cloud of darkness from our spirits. Gist of the stanza is that every morning we connect to nature, to the beauties of the earth, despite all the sadness that we experience, and this is the result of all the beautiful things around us. Let's see the poetic devices. Metaphor has been used in flowery band because flowery band refers to beautiful things of our life that bind us to the earth. Personification has been used in inhuman dirt, alliteration, band to bind. Inversion has been used in Are We Reading a Flowery Band? When normal order of words is reversed, it is called inversion. Anaphora, use of same words in two consecutive lines, of noble nature, of all the unhealthy. Here, both the lines start with of. So, the poetic device used here is anaphora. Such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep. Here the poet gives us the examples of beautiful objects which give us pleasure forever. Such beautiful objects are the sun, the moon, trees, young and old, both kind of trees, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep. Here the trees give us shade for the simple sheep. Simple sheep here refers to common man because they protect us from heat and rain. So they are the kind of blessings for all of us. And such are daffodils with the green world they live in. Another example of beautiful things is the daffodils with the green world in which they bloom. The clear rills are small streams that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season. There are streams of clear water that make a cooling shelter for themselves against the heat of the sun. The mid forest brake, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. Mid forest, in the middle of the forest. Brake, thick ferns are there, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk rose. Musk rose are white roses. So, there in the middle of the forest, there are thick ferns with the lovely white roses growing among them here and there. Gist of the stanza is every season, every aspect of life contrasts with the other, and each has its own charm. Poetic devices used in this stanza. Clear reels imagery where we can visualize the image of clear reels. Old and young antithesis, two opposite words placed together. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead, all lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens' brink. Grandeur means beauty, dooms judgment by God. We have imagined for the mighty dead, brave people, those who are dead now. The poet says that there is beauty in the judgment of the God that we have imagined for the brave people, those who have sacrificed their life. It means there is beauty in the death even. All lovely tales that we have heard or read. The poet goes a step further and tells that beauty is found in the stories. Tales here is stories or the legends of the olden days that we have read or heard. An endless fountain of immortal drink. These beauties are the never ending fountain of immortal drink. Immortal drink is the nectar a drink that gives us heavenly joy. The joy that heaven itself is pouring down for us. The poet means to say that God Himself has created these beautiful things for us so that we can derive joy from them. Gist of the stanza is beauty lies in everything, even the judgment day, and lovely tales have their own beauty. Poetic devices used in this stanza are metaphor. The example of metaphor is grandeur of the doomed, mighty dead, immortal drink. Another example of poetic device is imagery, that is endless fountain. We can visualize the fountain of drink. It's all about this poem. Thank you.